the United States, the most powerful country in the world.
That's what's up. But
how many people run it?
Talking about relationships, you know.
How many people run it?
One. I hear you. One in a team.
No.
Okay.
A team.
How
one
many
in
people
a team.
run a successful company?
Many.
Yeah, but
it takes many.
But who's the final decision maker?
Cool. But to get to that, there's always a higher up.
Yeah, so you do understand that anything that is actually worth a damn, typically there's one final decision maker.
I take that. I agree with you on that. But again, what
There's
I want
a
you to
board.
agree with is in the
there's
part
also one
of
final
there's
decision maker.
also the other opinion has to matter.
She tries to say that you're supposed to make your decision based on her needs.
No, not at all. Our needs.
But sometimes
It's
women
together.
don't know. But sometimes women don't
I'm not
know what
agreeing.
they need.
And that's cool. But again, that's what I'm saying. Take the fucking lead. But
what?
I'm
If
also
you need
gonna
the
tell
help,
you
I'm here.
my opinion and what I think, and then we can figure it out from there.
Is a
It's
man
a compromise.
No. Is a man responsible for protecting you?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if he is
Yes.
responsible for protecting you,
As
right?
my man, yes.
Okay, wouldn't it be fair to say that he has a degree of authority over you too?
Authority. What do you mean authority?
See, there you go with that word. Authority.
Explain authority, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm not
define
a possession. I'm not an item. You cannot. You feel me? You cannot.
Define it.
Let's hear
But
it.
explain what you mean by authority.
Yeah.
If I am charged with protecting you and putting my life on the line to protect you, by default, that means I have a degree of authority over you because I'm responsible for protecting you. Authority, right? Responsibility without authority is slavery. The problem is that women want the guy to protect them and put their neck on the line for someone who's not going to listen to them. That's foolish. That's slavery. If I am tasked with protecting you, then you need to listen to what I say. If I tell you, sit your ass inside the house, you sit in the fucking house. I'm not going to sit there and explain myself to a female why you need to sit in the house. Hold on, let me continue. Right? Because women, quite frankly, don't know shit about how the real world works. Women typically aren't the victims of violence like men are. Women don't understand the craziness that men are capable of. And a lot of the times, I'm not going to sit here and explain to you, hey, I don't want you going to the club on XYZ night because XYZ. This is what it is. You expect me to protect for you, provide for you, lead you? Then follow what the fuck I said and sit your ass inside the house. I think it's crazy to me how women expect men to sit there and protect them, but they will not listen to that same man who is tasked with protecting them.
But you gotta build that. I feel you have to build that.
If it depends on deliverance and tone. You could tell me to sit the fuck down and whatever the hell you want, but it's about how you say it. Because I could listen to my man. My man gonna tell me what to do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sit down. But bitch, wait. Hold on. What are we talking about now?
So it's not
I'm
what he's saying is how he's saying it.
Delivery is essential. Delivery is everything.
Because you can make a woman feel very submissive, or you can make a woman feel gangster. So what you doing? You're gonna make me feel horny, or you gonna make me feel tight? What are you doing? Exactly. It's up to you. I could sit down. I ain't about nothing. I could listen to you, but watch how you speak to me.
You know what's interesting?
All right,
women
so
like you love it even more when they say "shut the fuck up."
I do.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that right now.
So you just contradicted yourself.
I do. I'm toxic as fuck. I'm gonna tell you that.
So what you just said literally doesn't work for a woman like you, because a woman like you, because here's the thing, I've noticed you're fairly a masculine female, which means you need an even more masculine man. So a guy needs to damn near come to, I don't want to say physically attack
me,
but he needs to tell you, shut the fuck up and sit inside. And you need to understand that there's that threat of potential consequence from him behaving that way. But isn't that kind of crazy? That's to raise his masculinity up to that level.
It's true.
So my thing is this. I tell guys, look, you're the leader. Don't sit there and let women, bully them.
Bitch you around.
Because you were saying something as well where you don't like, you think it's insecure. You don't like insecurity when a guy tells you to change your Instagram post. But wouldn't it be fair to say that he's probably telling you that for some logically sound reason? Hey, I don't want a bunch of thirsty, strange, creepy individuals hitting on my girl and putting her in a situation, because you got to remember too, who's responsible for protecting you? That same man.
Okay. But on my behalf, I'm speaking on my relationship, right? I never had a person to protect me as you speak, right? So I've used to insecure men. So that's what I'm speaking on.
I'm used to defending myself.
You were single when you were doing this.
Doing what?
Like posting on Instagram and doing all this stuff.
No, I was not.
You were talking with the guy.
I was in a relationship for 4 years.
Oh, okay. But wouldn't it be fair to say that if you're in a relationship with a guy and he says these things, it's not really insecurity?
Okay, no, not technically, because I know he was insecure. He told me himself, right? I don't mean to, but literally. So
he told you,
not even
babe, I'm insecure.
Hey,
babe, I'm insecure. You're not going to the club.
Nah, that nigga took a perk, whatever the fuck, and on the side, he was like, I'm not gonna lie, babe, I'm dead ass insecure. Like, I'm jealous over you. I don't want no nigga looking at you. No, like respectfully, he told me that. So it's like, okay, cool, I respect that, but I cannot have you around me.
Ooh, well, that's
I'm
not
outside,
what he was
like I'm
expecting.
pretty.
I would argue that is actually brave, not insecure. Because if he was really insecure, he wouldn't have told you anything and let you do what you wanted to do. That's why I had to pop a perk to tell you the truth.
But you think it's
that was a very uncomfortable situation for him to be in. Most men can be honest with
But
women.
you can be honest with me though. I'm
But
not.
do you think it's insecure?
Well, the consequence of him being honest with
Do
you.
you think it's insecure because you think it's insecure because he's afraid that some other dude's going to take you?
Yeah,
and therefore he should be more secure in himself.
And that's my thing. If you know I'm coming right back to you, why be insecure that somebody might take me or you might have a
because you never know what can happen. There's a lot of situations. There's a lot of men that are stronger than you. They could pull you into a car, a van,
I
and
go
then
outside. There's a better bitch than me.
You know
my
what I
nigga
mean?
could probably see her, but I know you're coming back to me. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not here. I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, my man knows home is home is home. No, I ain't none of that. But I'm saying no. You're gonna come back to me. We fucking. I bet cool. Next day. Really?
Yo, this is scary, bro.
I think serious. May I say that if the guy take responsibility for me, if he following my needs, my wants first, let's say if he think about me, then it's okay. I'm gonna listen. But if he gonna say shut the fuck or whatever, just because his ego, just because he wants to be like, I'm a leader, without even having anything like behind that, then it's bullshit. That's what probably girls saying. But if the guy following, like he take my interest first, then it's okay. I understand. He's saying do not go to the club because it's in my best interest. And if I trust
the problem, there's a problem here, right? Which is that women crave attention. So the keys to the kingdom, really, the goal of the realm is attention, right, for women. So they want to get the attention, but they also want to play it on both sides because they also want to say that the guy who knows full well that she wants to get this attention, and that attention maybe could lead somewhere else under certain circumstances. She wants to say it's insecure for that guy to say, I don't want you to go to the club, right? But she also would like the attention that she would get from going to the club. So it's kind of like you're being a little bit disingenuous in a way.
Right.
Because you know full well that you're going to go to the club, you're going to get these guys hitting on you and blah, blah, blah. And you might choose to exercise, your hypergamy in that situation. So there's some justification for the guy to be insecure. Or not insecure, it's just that he's into you and he doesn't want to.
Justification, because it's never. You should never be justified for being insecure. Be secure. Know who you are.
I agree. But you got just seeing it from the dudes.
You can know who you are, but you can't control somebody's actions at the end of the day. So if you're my female and I'm a man or whatever the case might be, I don't want you out there even having a choice of option. You know what I mean?
And that's where I say
that's anybody though. Same thing
woman.
with you, because if you pick a man and he has a whole bunch of options, you gonna feel like you getting dogged out, that you out here getting dragged out.
I'm gonna say that right now. I can't date no rapper. But say that right now. I can't do no rapper.
But you understand it's the same type of context though, because you given that choice of option.
Because you're outside, you're
right.
Exactly.
WIC.
But the point is, right, even the most secure dude in the world, even the most high value fucking man in the world, most secure, most jacked, tallest, most money, all of that bullshit, whatever, right? Even that guy doesn't really want his girl going to the club and having other dudes hitting on her. Do you know what I mean? Now, you could say, well, he should be just so alpha that he just doesn't give a fuck and he's completely zen to it. But that's not really the reality of it. There's always going to be, because men are very jealous. Exactly. There's always going to be that peripheral jealousy. So I think it's a little bit disingenuous to be sort of tarring men with this brush of, oh, you're insecure. It's not necessarily, it's just natural male instinct, isn't it, for protection? Actually,
you should be worried if he doesn't care about you going out.
Exactly.
If he cares about you, any lick of care at all, anything at all, he's you know what, damn, I like this girl, you should be inside because I care about you. If he doesn't care anything about you, go do what you want. I don't care.
No, but like every night?
I mean, stop going out every night. Damn. Unless, question.
But if that's my...
Would you prefer to go with your man rather than without your man?
I'm sorry, repeat it.
Would you prefer to go with your man or without your man?
I'd rather go with my man.
That's the point.
I don't want to pay shit.
So it's well, you don't pay shit regardless. But the point is that, like, if he's going with you, then it's even better. So
exactly. It is.
You're right.
The question, if I'm not mistaken, going back was, what is the biggest thing that will turn you off in a somewhat relationship with a guy? Right?
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Icy.
I would say communication. I'm not really so much of a headache. So if I'm...
Stop the cap.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not sitting here annoying. I'm not texting him 24/7. I'm not calling 24/7. I'm not one of those annoying bitches. Anyways, continuing on. It's just more or less like communication. If I'm like hitting you up, especially like if I'm adding value to your business or anything like that, like, you know, if you don't respond within like, I would say that day, that's more or less where I start being like, all right, this is not worth my energy. This is not worth my time. Like you got 24 hours, if not, and it could just be something simple. You know what I mean? Like I don't ask for much. You know what I mean? I don't know.
How you doing?
It's just communication. If you don't have that and you just fuck it, I'm not getting nowhere because you don't want to give me sex. All right, fuck you.
Cool, right? Yeah, exactly.
All right. What about you? You said it already. You being insecure, right? You want to finish that story off?
Absolutely. Carry yourself with confidence. If I'm with you, if I've given you my time of day, if I've allowed you into my space, continue what you were doing before. Why?
So, question: you said that you were like looking at other guys, and your ex didn't like that.
That's true. Yeah.
Can you give us an example of that real fast?
I won't forget it. Okay, I'm gonna share the last day that I had enough.
Okay.
We were at a restaurant and a couple walked in, and just because I turned around, just because I saw motion, you know, I'm a human. I turned my neck.
ADHD.
Oh my God. It was over. It was over. I was looking at the man. I wanted the man. And
what was his sign?
Scorpio.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's who I love.
have a question.
No.
I have a question.
That's
When y'all out with a guy, y'all don't just seem the need to just put your head down and just only pay attention to the person you're with.
Facts.
Like
yes.
No. I'm literally. You
Wait,
just
what do you
sat
mean?
here and said you just looked at somebody.
Wait, question.
But that was because I was no. It's not because someone took my attention. It was because
it's not put your head down, but it's more or less like when you're on a date with somebody. I naturally do this. I don't know about you guys.
I'm
This is
in
why
my
I'm
own
genuinely
little
asking
world
the
in the
question.
date.
It's more or less if I walk into a spot, my head is down. I'm making sure I'm watching where I'm stepping at, but I'm not trying to make eye contact with nobody. Then I sit down, eye contact's on the person, nobody else.
Yeah.
So I'm genuinely asking, do you guys do this?
They pushed me. They were walking by.
Where did they push me? You said
You said motion.
by.
You said you felt motion.
I felt motion, exactly.
Bro.
He had my attention, sis. He had my attention.
Stop it. Get some help.
You want to finish telling the story? So anyway, this couple walks in. You look at the man. What did your boyfriend say at the time?
He got pissed off.
What did he say specifically?
He didn't even say nothing. He just asked for the check, and his look said it all. You know,
you finished eating?
No. The food just came.
Okay.
It was over.
Did he just like pay for the check and get up and leave?
Yeah.
And then he left you there.
No, we walked together. Of course he didn't leave me.
He told you to get up or you followed him?
No, you know it's a wrap. Hello, can I get the check? Okay, pay for it. It's time to go.
Maybe so. You didn't stay. You left with him.
We left together.
Did he say anything to you?
Boy, that ride was so silent. He was getting ready to take me to the sugarcane field to drop me off.
And did he break up with you after that?
Did he? He tried. He didn't break up with me. I had to let him go.
You let him go?
I had to.
She said he tried. So you wouldn't leave him when you tried to break up with him.
I did. I was the one that broke up with him.
Okay.
That was that day.
Do you think it's appropriate for a woman that's in a relationship with a guy to look at another dude?
It's not appropriate, but in this instant, guys, it was something that was not intentional. Okay, I wasn't looking at the guy because he was I was attracted to him.
You said a second ago you wanted him.
No, I did not. It was just a person walking by.
Yes, Myron, she did.
Okay.
Wait, when did she say that?
What's my background?
I don't remember her saying she wanted the guy that walked behind her.
She did.
They're putting words in my mouth. They're
Was the guy hot?
Was the guy I would say that you said that he said that you wanted the guy.
Yeah.
But that came out of his mouth.
Was the guy hot? Was the guy hot?
It was an old man. Come on now.
Was he
Don't
sugar
get
daddy?
Yes.
I'm trying
Was he a sugar daddy? Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Wait, what's your background?
What's my background? Puerto Rican.
Okay, so
What's up?
you know what's funny?
What?
It's because if you know your man feels a type of way about something, why do it? It's like you know,
guys, it wasn't like that though.
But
it was
if you respect your man, you know what? He doesn't like these things that I'm doing right now. Don't do it.
absolutely.
All right,
I agree.
Some motion. Fuck that nigga. All right, what's up, babe?
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, Miss Puerto Rican.
No, but
Y'all
you,
giving him
He was your sugar daddy, you said? The guy?
No, he was not my sugar daddy.
Yo.
He was my
Get a
boyfriend.
mic.
He was my boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
Did he have a lot of money?
Did he have a? Yeah, he was good. He was.
Was he old?
No, he was young.
How old was he?
He was 30.
30?
Mm-hmm.
And you were 30 at the same time, or?
I was like 29.
29. Okay. Do you think so? You looked at the guy and then he broke up with you, or well, that ended up things. You know, it's interesting because guys typically don't act like that off of just one instance. I would be willing to bet that this probably happened on multiple occasions and he got tired of it.
You're funny.
You have kids?
Yes, I do.
I swear to God, I don't know what is with Puerto Rican chicks, bro. You touch them, they get pregnant. What the fuck's going on, nigga?
Wait, what? What you say?
He's saying I'm fertile.
I don't know what it
Because
is.
men typically don't behave like that.
Yeah.
Like there was a pattern of behavior that probably led him to act that way. You had probably fucked up a few times, and then that was the end of it.
Well, you say fucked up.
And she's smiling too because she knows I'm right on.
Myron.
Because you're
Myron,
you guys will be best friends. You guys will
say
get
fucked
along
up,
so well.
but it could also be that he lost respect for her that she lost respect for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Because when women do these things, when they start to do these micro little, disrespectful things, it tends to be that they've lost respect for the dude.
Yeah.
And once the respect is gone, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Once they start going
agree with
against to what you're
She
saying,
don't like him that much.
Because if she did, she'll be like this.
Yeah.
Focus.
Oh my God, that's exactly what he
That's what
said.
I was
Yeah.
saying.
You don't like him that much.
That makes
That's what I brought up.
That's what I said. My boyfriend.
She was tolerating him because he had money. That's what it was.
Hey, let's not go there. Don't do me like that.
But she
Come
don't
on,
want to be
man.
exposed. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, it's just like, bro.
I see.
Was he? Was he?
I see women stick
Miss
together.
Puerto Rico.
Mira lo que te dice.
Was he your baby daddy?
No, he wasn't.
There you go.
He was not.
There you
don't
go.
do that.
I'm
Don't
just
do
saying.
that.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, typical situation. Just saying.
Yeah, I think if anything, because you said he was insecure because you did that. I think that's very secure for him to just get up and say, I'm not going to tolerate this disrespect anymore and end the date right then and there.
Listen, okay,
Mira.
you guys are being extremists right now. You guys are doing a little too much right now.
We're being extremists.
Okay,
How
yes.
are we being extremists? Go ahead.
Because
Por
this was,
favor.
my intentions were not this. God damn, this man looked good as fuck.
Damn.
It wasn't like that. It was just like,
Oh, so you did say it.
you know, that's what it was.
All right.
But why did he interpret it? I mean, look, we're only hearing your side of the story. Why did he interpret it like that? Do you know what I mean?
Y'all help me figure that out. Cause why? Why would
Wow.
Like
you
I said
say
before, you probably displayed a pattern of behaviors
Multiple times.
that were treacherous, that may display some type of infidelity, and he had a problem with that. And that
what
was
kind
the,
of man would you label him
and
as?
that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and that's why he ended it. I guarantee it was a bunch of different behaviors in tandem together that pissed him off, and that's why he did that.
To be fair, if it was an older man, regardless of the facts, like you said earlier, things you did before that caused him to act that way in the moment.
And I can tell that you're also a fairly masculine woman. You probably talk back to him. You probably probably disagreeable, etc. And all these things like climb up, and he's just gonna be like, "Fuck this shit."
No. I actually want a man to lead when I'm always making decisions, when my brain's always brain wrestling, always thinking, making decisions. It is.
It's hard.
So please allow a man who is very confident in himself, who has gained or achieved a lot of his own personal goals, go on and decide for me. I will be quiet. I will be respectful.
So let's add these two together. Lost respect, multiple acts of like infidelity in a way of like maybe progressing to that point, and we get what what you did basically. Am I wrong? All right.
So you're saying?
So I'm adding what he said, which is, for example,
lack of
respect, and then 2, multiple acts of you doing that.
The bottom line is lack of respect. If you look at a guy that kills his wife or does some crazy shit to his girlfriend or whatever, hold on, hear me out. The root cause of it 9 out of 10 times is always a lack of respect. Men will kill for a lack of respect.
Are you saying that's okay?
Where did I say it was okay?
No, I was asking because you said it as like, no, that's normal.
We advocate don't ever hit women, touch women at all.
Okay.
So he never said
nowhere did I say it was
I never
okay.
said you said that. I'm asking.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it. So therefore, what is the point of asking the question?
Continue.
So stupid. So anyway, what I said was the bottom line is men kill women a lot of times for a lack of respect, right? Whether he kills a cheating wife or a girlfriend or attacks somebody, typically violence is enacted when they feel disrespected. So what I'm saying is that him behaving that way was probably a culmination of multiple instances of disrespect, which is why he did that. because men don't ask for much from women. However, women require a lot of men. So if a guy doesn't even get respect, then they get pretty pissed off.
So let me ask you a question, because you guys, believe it or not,
Are very similar.
yeah. Oh my God, very similar.
For good
Like
reason.
I'm pretty sure you guys are on his favorites, like on YouTube and stuff. I'm pretty sure he follows you guys. But
Sure.
help me out here.
He said, sure.
Help me out here. Is that something as a man, okay, and you're out on a date with a lady friend,
Mhm.
do you require her to? Do you find it an insult if her eyes just go the other way for 1 second?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's disrespectful. Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful.
How would you feel if your man was looking at every hot girl left and right when you were sitting under?
Guys, but it wasn't like that. I understand where you're coming from, but I promise you this was innocent.
This time
Well.
or every other time?
Every other time. Every other time.
This is like one of those Agatha Christie stories. It's all the clues are adding up. But she's saying that she just momentarily glanced at this dude. Okay,
Yes.
fine, whatever, fine. If that may be the case, that's fine. But it does seem like maybe there was a bit of a pattern. But the general point about lack of respect, I think, is very key. Because guys, one of the reasons why guys get so fucking mad about lack of respect is because they know inside they've lost it.
Yep.
They know they've lost the fucking frame.
Yeah.
And that's why they get so fucking angry, you know? Because on some level they think I fucked this up. And they kind of have, to be honest, because we have to fucking level up and we have to be the ones who hold that dominant frame
Yeah.
at all times, you know?
Yeah.
The thing is, ladies, is that everything about women is, mystique, right? We call it the feminine mystique, right? Shout out to Roll Tomas. We talk about this. We don't know when you guys have your periods. We don't know if you guys are interested. We don't know when you guys are ovulating. Everything about female nature typically is concealing, right? Not showing interest, etc.
It's a guess.
So when a girl overtly looks at another male, that is a huge form of disrespect because women don't typically show interest. And men know this subconsciously, right? If a girl compliments a guy, it's rare. We're not used to it, right? Women,
noticed
women
that.
yeah,
I
women,
did not
women
notice
typically
that.
don't.
That's true.
Women typically
He
don't
got
show
so
interest
happy.
in men. You know what I mean? So since if a woman shows interest in another man in front of you, that's one of the biggest forms of disrespect because men know how rare that is.
And
So for her
really,
to overtly do it in front of you
Okay.
is a huge sign of
and
disrespect.
really
So
the guy
let me-
at that point, the guy should leave at that point, and the
Yeah.
guy should end the relationship
Oh
at that point.
Lord, have mercy, guys! Again.
Well, not necessarily
But not
your...
necessarily
speaking in
targeting
generalities
that.
at
Yeah,
this
more
point.
broad.
So
Right.
how? Okay.
We're just using your stuff as an example
Okay.
to speak more of a general point. You
Okay.
get it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Now I have no complaints about this man because he actually was he was really good, except for this part right here where he just had very low tolerance for this disrespect. But my question to you
That's
guys:
how it should be.
Do you regret losing him?
do I
Ooh.
regret losing him?
Mhm. Be honest.
Yes.
You're 30
You
years
had to think
plus.
about that. Yes, you did.
do, bitch.
Yep.
You had
We
to
know.
think about it.
We know.
You do.
You know you miss him.
Yeah, dude.
I don't miss him because he had a really ugly
You want
attitude. He
that.
had this really ugly attitude.
But you
because
miss him.
You missed
I really don't miss him.
miss confidence.
I really don't.
So
So you
you
had
had
to
to think
think
about it for how long?
Okay.
She got a
Next
boyfriend.
question.
My question is, if again the woman just looked innocently, how can we fix this? Because I didn't get to fix it. I didn't think I was wrong. I was like, go ahead.
Like I said before,
Goodbye.
it wasn't just the innocent look. I guarantee you did a whole bunch of other things that pissed them off prior, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And you know you did too.
Yeah.
I could tell from the way that you're looking at me.
Yeah.
You know you did a bunch of bullshit.
You can't play that.
You like- You did a bunch of bullshit, and you just got fed up.
I've been waiting to talk
Yeah,
to
we've
this
interviewed
guy.
2,300 women plus, man. We know y'all like you guys.
You think?
I'll be honest with y'all. We asked you guys a bunch of questions that we already know the answer to.
Yeah.
Is that
Y'all really
right?
can't fool us. We know women better than they know themselves. That's why you guys say dumb shit like the vibe and aura. We're able to decode that womanese because we've spoken to enough of you guys from different age groups, different countries, different backgrounds. And yeah, I mean, I just know when men behave a certain way, 9 out of 10 times it's because of something the woman did in response, because men are very simple and it's very difficult to agitate men. So if you got him agitated off of just looking at a man, I know for a fact you did a bunch of shit beforehand and pissed him off.
But it could be something he's dealing with too.
It
It's
is
always the
mommy
women.
issues. Let
I
her
feel
come
it.
out.
Oh,
That boy
mommy issues.
had mommy issues.
Oh, yeah.
You
He
know?
had
Explain mommy issues. I want to know what that is. for
his
you.
mom. Okay, he had a really bad relationship with his mom.
Bad relationship.
Really bad relationship.
So how is that?
His mom, because for some reason he felt like when he saw a little bit of flaw in a woman, it reminded him of his mom and how she failed as a woman, and it just got ugly. So no, I don't miss him.
I don't miss him.
Shit, that felt more
And you still
confident.
chose him as your man.
That's wild.
Back then, yes, but you got to understand, and you guys got to side with us women that you learn a person gradually when experiences present themselves, when situations come about. You see their different sides.
Or something
So you want our pity because you chose the wrong person and you stayed.
No, I left.
After
Why did you leave in the end?
Because that was the final straw. I swear
His
to God.
insecurity, what you perceived as his insecurity.
Yeah, that was crazy. Taking me to the sugarcane fields. Yeah, boy.
Wait,
What? Explain that. What do you mean?
Dropped you off?
He was trying to take me to the sugarcane fields in Pahokee, Florida, Belgrade, Florida. Do you guys know where that's at?
I know where that's at.
That's a Caribbean, like,
But why was he trying to take you there?
Girl, I don't know, but let me tell you something.
No, you know why.
He was trying to drop me off there, but listen to how this works.
Why did he drop you off there?
Yeah, psycho motherfucker.
Bitch, you all got the shit
in the fields. Let me tell you how it worked out though. When we got there, right, and his dumb ass got out the car. Okay, he got out the car and he started talking crap. Okay, and he starts walking, and I knew he was trying to leave me.
What was he calling you when he was talking crap?
He was just saying, "I can't believe you. I love you." He wasn't calling out my name or nothing like that. But I knew he was getting ready to leave me. And when he turned his back right quick, I hopped in that driver's seat so fast. I shut the door and I hauled ass on his ass.
So you left him?
I sure did. I turned the tables right around.
Left him in the field.
I sure as hell did. With all his chains on, all his money on. I had the Glock in the car. I had the Mercedes, and I drove off.
Oh.
He had to call somebody to come get him because it wasn't going to be me. Period.
Did you give him back his car?
I eventually did, yes.
This just shows
Eventually.
that one instance was not the cause of that.
Whoa.
It was a culmination of things added up to what you did. Because, dude, what right-minded person is going to drive to the sugarcane fields for one glance at an old man?
Bro.
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
not-
it's not.
she's not gonna talk about all the bullshit she did.
I didn't do nothing. If I want to be doing Nadia,
Listen,
I would not be involved with
a
somebody.
nigga's not just gonna be like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop this bitch to the sugarcane
Yeah.
just 'cause.
Ladies, I want your opinion.
Yeah.
Is that from one instance or from multiple occasions happening that he did that? What do you think?
raise your hand.
Multiple occasions.
What do you think?
Same.
What do you think?
Same.
What do you
Oh
think?
my
Yeah.
Even they know.
Even they know.
You're cap.
Bro, shit,
Ladies, he was really crazy. That
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
know.
you're really crazy.
No, I'm not.
Be honest.
I promise you.
Yo, do you work out?
That's a random question.
No, because how's the waist trainer?
I ain't got no.
You don't?
What is he talking about? Crazy ass.
Okay, I thought you did.
Period.
Damn.
Okay, you
I
can
bet
sit
you're
down.
paying attention to details. That you pay attention to.
Okay.
You can sit down.
What waist trainer?
What's the point? What's the point of that?